Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. English guest paper, second year, short questions, lesson 12. Hitch-Hiking across the Sahara or Punjab boards. Previous annual papers of Lahore, Multan, Gujranwala, Sargodha, Rawalpindi, Sahiwal, Faisalabad, Bahawalpur, D.G.Khan and Azad Jammu Kashmir boards. Lesson 12. Hitch-Hiking across the Sahara. What was the result of Christopher Foster's mother's threatening to send him to Timbuktu? How did Christopher Foster's mother develop in his a desire to go to the Sahara? What had Christopher's mother to do with his desire to see the distant places? How did they manage to drive the heavy truck in the trackless desert with its soft sand? Give an idea of the size of the Sahara. Give an idea of the size of Sahara. How does it compare with England? What do you know about the location of Sahara? Give a brief description of the Sahara. Where is it situated? Write a short note on the Sahara Desert. How did Christopher learn the art of camel riding? Discuss Christopher's statement, they drink until they could drink no more. Who was Robert Christopher and when did he decide to hitchhike the Sahara? Who was Robert Christopher and where did he go for his hitchhiking? What was the most noticeable feature of the desert city named Gardia? What was the condition of children in Gardia? Where did Christopher arrive first and what was in plenty there? Where did Christopher start his Trans-Sahara journey? Give an account of the little town named Golea and compare it with Salah. Give an account of the little town named Golea and compare it with Salah, bringing out the difference between the two. How is Golea different from Salah? What happened when Christopher mixed a little wine with water? Write a brief note on Christopher's journey to Kidal. What happened when the three Englishmen who attempted to cross the Sahara Desert with 1 day water supply? What did the driver of the truck tell Christopher about three Englishmen who tried to cross Sahara? Who was Professor Claude Balanguernon? What was he doing in the desert? What do you know of Professor Claude Balanguernon? What as Christopher's first adventure? How did Christopher and his companions travel through the land of thirst and death? How did Professor Balanguernon save Christopher's life? Describe Christopher's stay at in Aben Garret. How was Christopher saved at in Aben Garret? How did Christopher escape death at Aben Garret? How did Balanguernon help Christopher? What sort of water did Christopher get from the stomach of the camel? Why did Christopher and his companion kill a camel? Describe Christopher's experience in the encampment of the king. What made Christopher carry out hitchhiking? How did Christopher manage to get water in Aben Garret? Describe the stay at in Aben Garret. How did Christopher manage to get water there? How did Christopher manage to get a seat in the weapons carrier? Where is Timbuktu? Describe the desert city named Gardia. Why was Christopher anxious to go to Timbuktu? Why did they put pieces of steel under the wheels of the truck? What do you know about Christopher's stay in the camp of Turk Amenokal? How did Christopher save himself from the sandstorm in the desert? How did they manage to drive the heavy truck in the trackless desert with its soft sand? How did Christopher reach Golea from Gardia? What was the condition of Salah hitchhiking across the Sahara? What is hitchhiking? Please subscribe my channel Park Education Official.